Right, and I've been doing a video about this cheap Chinese chainsaw. I got it and I messed around with it anyway. The cog that operates the pump that runs off the clutch, the plastic cog come off. Anyway, I JB welded it, used it today, and it's pumping oil. So whenever I can get out in the woods with it and give it some proper caning, I'll let you know what's happening. But what I thought I'd do, because I sit there for hours watching all people's stuff about in their boxes and their garages and all that sort of stuff. So I thought I'd give you a little rundown on my stuff. There's this, which I think is a 1934. It's a Colchester lathe. So how's that? Cool. It's old. What a lovely bit of kit. Look at that. Look at this. Look at all the knobs. Lovely. It's my toy. The stuff you can do if you just got that sitting there. Just stuff a bit in there and just make something. I've got this, they call that a milling machine, but really it's a massive pillar drill. But I've milled a fair bit of stuff, made stuff. There's this, which is a press, which I made out of a bar bender, which is down there. I never used the bar bender. So I just took the jack out and made that because I didn't have one. I'll just make one. It's easy to do that. Plasma cutters are like magic. Never see one until, I don't know, X amount of years ago. It's just marvellous plasma. Right then, there's all me milly stuff and things, and got a turntable under there and stuff. There's me snap-on boxes full of all the old shit like you normally got in boxes. Loads of bits and bobs and things and all your tools. It's my table. I had when I first made this table, I had it sort of normal table height, but I found trying to lean over it to get into the middle to do some welding was a bit, you couldn't sort of get there. So I lowered it down. It's much easier getting stuff on and off it. There's that pipe bender and benders, but it's only really for thick wall. And for thinner wall up to 32mm, I can use that and I can bend it good. Anyway, it's one of those rage saws. Brilliant. These are. As long as you work out how to sharpen up the blades, which I have, using a little diamond bladey thing, I can get a couple of years out of one of those blades. No dust. If you was using a normal chop saw, like one of those with an abrasive wheel, this garage would be full of dust. And sometimes when I'm making railings and stuff, the amount of cutting I've got to do. Anyway, it's one of those cheap tyre things, €44. I made one, more or less exactly the same. That thing there that used to bolt onto the table here. But for €44, why not? More stuff. Story of my life. It's all over since I had kids. Anyway, more stuff. All this bits and bobs and things, and right, this is out into me garagey part. It's my ramp, my welder, bits and bobs and things. There's my quad. I made that last Wednesday. Anyway, it took me a few months to make really. So 98 Fireblade, all Ford Escort running gear, meaning hubs, differential, Wilwood brakes, any bike with a chain of bolts straight in it. It's all adjustable. All you've got to do is take the rear spring out, put a bar in there to stop it going up and down, and there's a bar that goes under there that stops the springs moving up and down. Okay. Toy goes around bends. Oh, it's hard to hang on to it. It's weird that you go around a bend, you don't lean it. Right then, there's this thing. Your wheel horse, 16 horsepower. Nice little tractor. I've changed the gear in. It goes about as fast as running. Well, about as fast as I could run. I've put disc brakes on there, just ones I'd left over after I've done jobs on cars. So there's 3 of them on either side, a couple on the front. Actually, these out ones are brand new, but I ordered them and they were wrong, and it's not worth sending them back. They're only like 25 quid a pair. So there's an extra 30 kilos on the back, extra 10 on the front, plus this. This is a real little toy. I made this. It really works. I mean, it's all in proportion to the tractor. But I proper shovel stuff about. If I take a run at it as well, I can really scrape the stuff up. It's good. Good little toy. Lovely smooth tractor. Heavy bit of kit. And what I've got in the back is my other quad. I've tried that in the woods, getting the logs. But this would just pull that backwards up a hill, God knows what. I mean, this has just got so much more pull to it, because it's got so much weight on it. This is my log picker upper. What you do, that bar there, you pull that and this drops down, hook up your log, and then you pull it up and it locks in place. And that, you can get a big old log on that, and it pulls a big old log. I mean, it pull a proper tree. It's got some welly to it, or it's got some pulling power. It's got low ratio. You can put it in low first and get off it, and just let it go, and then run along behind it, or just walk slowly behind it, manoeuvring logs. And this thing is me, I don't know what you call it, but you put that chain round the logs, hook them round it. What I tend to do, I tried this with the roller that slides up and lifts the logs up, but I found it's easier to pick the whole thing up. So it's right up, tipped up, obviously without the chainsaws on, because once I get in the woods I leave them up there. And then tip it down. So you lift it up like that, get the logs on it, and then you push it down and it lifts them off the floor. It's easier. But it's a proper bit of kit. I get, 3 trees, sort of. I'll probably get 3 12-inch trees in that. I don't know, 12 metres long? No, not 12 metres, I don't know. 8 metres long, easy. Drag them down out of the woods and cut them up, chuck them in the trailer. But it's a proper useful little thing. Before I made these brackets to take the chainsaws, I used to put them on my lap and try driving up there with that, but it gets a bit awkward, so I made this thing. These. Picaroon. This was a pickaxe, which I cut all the bit off and made one of these. Saw it on YouTube, some of the guys. These are brilliant. I mean, you wouldn't think of it really. But with this, I can do it, cut up my logs and just pick them up from sort of, 6 feet away, and just pick them up, throw them onto the trailer. You sort of pick it up and throw it towards the trailer and sort of unhook it. Brilliant thing. Good. Look at that. I've heat treated that as well. I looked in my book to see what you heated up to, what colour, and tempered it. It's stuff. Well, there you go. Me toys. Like toys. Bye.